a road trip to Death Valley, the hottest place on Earth, to photograph the sunrise against the endless dunes and the salt flats that shone under the harsh sun. His SUV was loaded with water, snacks, and camera gear. He left early in the morning, excited for silence, beauty, and the raw power of nature. On the first day, Tom drove deep into the desert, away from the usual tourist routes, wanting to capture untouched landscapes. By afternoon, the sun was merciless, the air felt like fire, and the ground shimmered in the heat. Tom parked near a dune and climbed it, taking pictures of the emptiness that felt alive. When he returned to his vehicle, it wouldn't start. The engine made a dull click, then silence. Tom tried again. Nothing. A sense of fear brushed over him, but he told himself it was a minor issue. He drank water, waited, and tried again. Nothing. Tom was alone, miles away from any road, with no cell signal, and the temperature rising above 49 degrees Celsius. He decided to wait until morning, hoping the engine would start after cooling. Day 2, realization. The next morning, the engine was still dead. Tom checked his water. It was already half gone. He calculated he had enough for 3 more days if he rationed it. But the heat was unforgiving. At night, the desert was cold, the sky full of stars, but during the day, it was a furnace. Tom built a small shade with a blanket tied to the SUV, spending the day lying under it, sipping small amounts of water, and writing in his notebook to keep himself sane. Day 3, the decision, dehydration, and heat exhaustion were setting in. Tom knew if he waited any longer, he would become too weak to move. He decided to walk at night when it was cooler, using the North Star to guide him back towards the highway. He packed the remaining water, some nuts, and a flashlight. Every step in the sand was heavy, and the cold night air couldn't erase the exhaustion of the day. Day 4. The walk. Tom walked slowly, resting often, hearing coyotes howl in the distance. The desert at night was alive with sounds, but he was too tired to care. As dawn broke, the temperature rose again, and Tom found a small rock formation providing partial shade. He huddled under it, trying to sleep, his lips cracked, skin burnt, mind slipping into confusion. He dreamt of water, lakes, and rain that never came. Day 5. The rescue. On the 5th day, Tom was weak, barely able to stand, hallucinating, and ready to give up. But in the distance, he saw dust rising, a sign of a vehicle. Tom forced himself up, waving his arms, stumbling toward the road he could now see. A family on vacation had taken a detour to see the sunrise and spotted him. They gave him water, called for help, and kept him awake until paramedics arrived. Tom was treated for severe dehydration, sunburn, and heat exhaustion, but he survived. Reflection. Lying in a hospital bed, Tom realized how fragile humans are against nature as power, and how a simple trip can become a fight for life. Death Valley taught him respect, humility, and the real value of each drop of water under the sun.